Hi, Steve here, my workshop in Bellevue. I've got some items I want to show you today that I have bought from Shopsmith over the years. And we're going to start over here on the overhead pin routing system. I've had this for quite a while. It's a really nice tool. It just really works great for doing overhead pin routing. You can also mount a router underneath to use as a router table as well. And you can notice on here I have my two Shopsmith utility lights, so I can add light when I need it to. It's got wheels down here. I can put it up and I can roll around wherever I want to, and then put the wheels up and lower it down on the floor wherever I want to use it. And so it's got a vacuum attachment here for dust collection. It's just a wonderful tool. Okay, now over here I want you to see here, I have here the Shopsmith air compressor. It's called the Shopsmith air system, and you just hook up a regular hose here with your nozzle on it, and you can use it as compressed air to blow things off, or you can hook up tools like a nail gun or anything you want to do. Nail that up. It hooks right on here with the coupler onto the headstock. That's a nice tool also. Over here now you'll see I have this aluminum fence that Shopsmith made, and I bought from them. It's really nice because it's got a stop here. I can put anywhere I want to set my length for cutting my stock. And also this flips up to get out of the way if I need it to. As well, another nice thing about this is that I can adjust the position of it as well. I can easily slide and put it wherever I need to. And I just use my 5/32 tool here to position it where I want to position it. Next to here, you're going to see here I have the Shopsmith utility light. It's got a bracket here. I can mount it right here in the T-track of the table itself, or it can go on a fence as well. Also, I've got here an attachment that Shopsmith made that I bought, that you can do dust collection. If you're doing overhead, if you're doing it in drill press position, or just need to set it up for doing lathe turning to collect your dust, you can position it wherever you want to. It's got this gooseneck, and it can mount again right here to the T-track of the table or on the fence itself. Or you can actually have a special bracket and mount it right on your headstock as well if you want to do that as well. So that's another tool that I've gotten from Shopsmith over the years. So now we're going to go over here over the table. These are all items I bought from Shopsmith over the years. This here is the table insert for the disc sander, so that you can actually have your disc sander up through the middle of the table, doing it from the middle of the table if you want to. Then here, this happens to be the table insert for the molding head. And of course, here's a molding head here, and the knives that go in the molding head. I've also, over the years, I've got here the 4 bits that I've got where I can do my shank hole, my countersink, all in one shot. And they've one for each side of screw there. Over here, I have some plug cutters. These are excellent plug cutters for doing plugs all the way from let's see, this will do 3/8 inch. This will do 1/2 inch. This will do 5/8, and this will do, let's see here, 3/4 inch. So if I want to make plugs or other special dowels out of hardwood, I can do that as well. Over here, you'll see here is a biscuit cutter that Shopsmith sold that I bought from them over the years, along with biscuits. And then I have this stacked NATO set that CMT made, especially for Shopsmith, that I bought from Shopsmith. Again, here you'll see this is an extension that can go on the fence if you want to do stops. So, for example, if you have your fence and normally the fence only goes this long, well, if you want to have stops to go even further, this mounts on top of the fence, so you can have stops further this way or or you can have it over further going this way if you want to. And if you're doing, for like on drill press operations, if you want to have stops out here, you can do that as well. And of course, this flips around and will mount on either side. Okay. Then back over here on the table here, some other items I've gotten some from Shopsmith over the years are I've gotten a full set of Forstner bits from them. I've gotten some Bix bits. These are great for doing screws in hinges to get the hole exactly centered in your hinge. 2 different sizes of that. I also have some calipers that I use for doing turning that I've gotten from Shopsmith. This is outside calipers, inside calipers. I've also got a rawhide mallet that I got from Shopsmith that's great for driving in your center into your stock. And you'll see some little spring clamps. I got those through Shopsmith. This bullseye is great for finding the center of stock. And if I want to find the center of this, I would pull this pin out, put that there, and that'll find the exact center of it. That's really nice. Here I've got a set of triangles for doing setups. This is for setting exact angles. This is for setting an exact 45. This is an engineer's square. This is a centering rule. It's real nice. 0 in the center, and then you can exactly use this for centering. If you're doing some wider stock than what this bullseye center is, you can use this on some wider stock to find the exact center. Of course, here's just a ruler with a Shopsmith logo on it, and a set of scraping for doing scraping. Okay, now all of these tools that I have just shown to you, they all have, let me see if there's anything else I missed here. Look over here in the wall, see if there's anything else. Of course, I showed you those molding cutter knives, and then this is my case that I made where I have them, and I've got the catalog here, the Shopsmith catalog that matches the drawing for every single one. This is all of the molding cutters that Shopsmith has ever sold, and of course there's that. So if you haven't guessed now, the one thing that all of these things have in common is the Shopsmith no longer sells any of them. Doesn't make any of them, doesn't sell any of them any longer. In fact, some of them, it's only been within the last month that they've stopped selling them. This is one of those items. Within the last month, they have stopped selling. And of course, the moldering head, that's been several years, but it seems like that each year that goes by, there's another item that Shopsmith used to make that they no longer make or no longer offer for sale anymore. So the company has really downsized. And so the reason I'm showing you this is if there's something that they're currently making that you really like and want, you need to buy it right when you want it and not wait, because it may not be available later if you want it later. So now this machine here, this happens to be a Mark IV. The Mark IV machine actually is no longer sold. So I got my Mark VII over there. Of course, they still make the Mark VII, and now they make the Mark V again, which is just a little bit longer than the Mark IV. So again, if you see something from Shopsmith that you have been wanting for a while, I recommend you just go ahead and buy it. Don't wait for it to go on sale, because it may never go on sale, or it may not be offered again. So the way Shopsmith is operating is a lot of the things that they sell now, they don't actually manufacture themselves. A lot of the parts, they don't make them themselves. They get the parts made elsewhere. They're brought into their factory, and then they assemble them in their factory. So anyway, I hope this was helpful to you, and we'll see you on the next one.